It's okay, not left. That's strike. Hopefully back in the fairway. As I look back to the tee on one, that was obviously over there. And then as you come over the crest, excuse the wobble, there's actually a ditch short. I think I can see mine on the left, but I'm not sure. Take that from there. One. Never mind. Helps if you know the course. I probably wouldn't have gone for it and hit the ditch. Nice big green here. Probably about 35 yards long. Subtle borrows on it. Bunker at the front, and there's your view back down the hole. Okay, not great. We're on the green just about. Playing a lot shorter this than usual. Go. Oh, that's alright. Big contours on this actually. Big slope up and obviously across the green as you look back down to the tee, and lovely light over the rest of the course as well. Really see the contours here. That's alright. Yep, have to walk off with a 2-putt there. Lots of traffic noise here. You've got the Almondsbury interchange M4 and M5. So yeah, apologies for that noise. So as you look back on 3, the tee actually got to the corner here. Nice drive. So in between the two little bits of fairway, there's a view up towards the green. See what happens, just an easy 5-wood. Wait. Yeah, that's nice. I wasn't quite sure on the second shot. I saw a blue marker. I didn't think it was 250, so I throttled back at a 5-wood. So it actually worked very well. Slope of green again, nice and wide. Slopes down here and then back up to the side. So yeah, again, subtle borrows. But yeah, it's similar to the signature course, similar to the Masters course, but yeah, very enjoyable indeed and great value. Not a good strike. Playing a lot shorter actually this than it can do. So front of the yellow box is presumably here, and then back to the whites back there. A little straight on. Trying a longish green. This one goes back, so you've probably got quite a nice little competition placement right at the back, which brings the bunkers more into play. I was just down that little ridge at the front, and there you've got the green narrowing to the back with two bunkers on the right. Towards the bunker, that should be okay. Well, you can go a long way right on this. You probably could even drive the green, but not knowing it, I'm not going to try it. Nice. That's lovely. Lovely shot. So yeah, drove just right to the corner with a big slice. Actually, you could easily get to the green. To avoid that, and there's a nice reed warbler singing in there as well. First time I've heard one of those this year. Lovely. Just died in. That's nice. So it's a lovely shot in. Again, subtle borrow, quite big borrows on this. Left and right as you're approaching in. Down towards the bunker here. Excuse the wobble there. There's sand there as well, but obviously avoid the lake is the biggest one on here. Super fine. Yeah, very nice. Again, no need for heroics on this one. Nice short par 4. Pop it on, give yourself a chance, hopefully. Try. Yeah, that's fine. Not quite as good a chance as the last hole, but that's fine again. Nice and safe. A quick look back up the hole. It's obviously avoiding the water and the hedge. Here's the big goal here. So then. Nice safe par. Chance of a birdie, so that was always good. Move on to the next one, but reasonably flat again. Well, slight sort of borrow down towards where the camera is. But yeah, relatively straightforward hole there, as long as you're straight. Probably just hopped over the par. Landed left of the par 4. Big layer, but it should be okay. It's not in the water, that's the most important thing. Who knows? There was another reed warbler singing down there. There was a reed bunting earlier on. View back down the 7th. This is from 150, and then round the corner is the green. So obviously position your drive further to the right, but not in the water. A bit strong. Quick look down the hole onto this side. Again, nice undulating green though. You can see there's some natural contours in it from there. Bunker, and then you can actually see the motorway junction signs, and down the hole there. It's steamy. That's fine. Quick one, so yeah. Always a challenge. Yeah, nice to hear the reed bunting singing down the fairway, like an exciting house sparrow with just three little cheeps. Nice friendly kick. A nice drive. Be nice. Spin. That's a lovely shot. Right at it. Greens are nice and soft actually, so you can really go for the flags, which gives you confidence. And there's your view back to the tee. It's low, always low and fast. That's fine, another par, great. But again, the subtle borrows in this. Nice generous green. Yeah, enjoying it. It's a lovely flow to this course actually. So yeah, it's lovely playing it when it's nice and quiet. But yeah, I really enjoy these. Bye. Another nice one. Another 9-iron. Again, this is playing a little bit shorter. Doesn't bother me at all. Just play the course as it is. And there's your standard boxes, about 30 yards but further back. Roll. One. Oh. Let's say 3. Actually a relatively flat green this. Slightly downhill towards the hole, but virtually nothing in it. Bunker off to the left. So yeah, quite a nice one, but yeah, you've got a little fall off at the back there. And a view back to the tee. Not the greatest of strikes. Pretty in the semi-rough, just to left the bunker. But again, not a long hole, should be alright here. That's the benefit of the greens being soft and the fairways being firm. Actually hop it on. Not a good strike. Obviously you can take the corner off here. Just watch out for the bunker and go over the hedge. There's a view back down towards the tees. Thought for a moment that's going to be one of those miracle putts. But that's a good 2-putt. Keeps a nice shortcut ticking over. So a subtle borrow from the left is where you're looking there. Another nice gentle hole, that one. That should be fine. Just obviously playing the layup tactic here. Water or a ditch short. There's a glary look back to the tee on 11. Obviously you've got water again on the right here. Reed warblers singing away. This is about, I don't know, 120 in. And obviously you can see there's no real benefit of taking on the ditch unless you're a really big hitter and going for the green. Should have taken an easy wedge actually, but that's fine. Ooh, wow. That's a really good two-putt. Yeah, the course may not be the most difficult, but there's a lot of subtlety into the greens, lots of borrows. I really do like it actually, both of these courses. So yeah, again, another really challenging green. Bunker short, ditch there. It's good stuff. Great value. I was just thinking, obviously, danger of the hedge and the bunker. Lovely to bisect them there, that's great. Yeah, nice and safe. Hoping to go a bit more at the flag. And that's absolutely fine. Obviously avoiding the danger on the tee shot, which is nice, and put it on. So all uphill slightly on the second shot there. Oops, excuse the angle. And there's back towards the tee by the windmills, just the left. Cardinal sin. Played the hole really nicely. And then a 3-putt. But there's a hell of a slope on this green actually. From where you are, there's a really big drop. And yeah, big borrows on this green all the way down actually. So from where I was, about 45 feet, that's not an easy 2-putt. Nice view of the water here, which comes into play on the next few holes, I believe. Actually lovely, and the white throat scene behind me as well. So yeah, looking forward to these, as long as I can stay dry. Alright. So obviously close to the bunker here, if you're taking on the green, and there's your view back towards the tee. Not the best pitch shot in the world, but a nice safe 4. So again, subtle borrows in this. It was quite a little bit uphill actually, but yeah, it's good stuff. Very much enjoying this. It should be alright. A massive kick right. There's a slightly glary look back to the tee on 14. Obviously you don't want to go too long on this. I'm standing here at the 100-yard marker because if you go too far, although very pretty, you're going to go into that. Mine obviously kicks right off something, but yeah, I've got a reasonably treacherous chip in towards the green, but beautiful stuff that, isn't it? Bit overcautious there. No. put off by the reed warbler. Bit frustrating, and there we go. Big long green this. Obviously the water comes into play majorly. And then as you look back down the hole. Try to kick in. That's a safe shot though. Look at that. That gives a good indication of the greens here. Difficult stuff with the contours. So yeah, great big undulations on this. Big rise up there. It all falls away down to the left as you view back towards the tee. Hit it. No. A more confident stroke might have got that one. But, that's absolutely fine. Still had a very, very good round, so I can't complain at all. On the right hand side, sitting right off into the corner. Again, the tees are nicely forward here for me, which is very generous, but they could go way back up there to give you a nicer view. A view back to the tees on 16. Really short par 5 this. I'm inside 150. I'll find out the distance in a minute, but there's your view to the green and not got much to go. Just on the front right. Not the best shot, that's fine. Keep going. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Perfect for weight. Nice tap in birdie. But yeah, very short par 5 that. So, big old green. So yeah, if you can get a decent drive away, really good birdie chance. So huge great green on this, I don't know, 40 yards maybe. But, as you get back towards the corner. And also the quirky little, is that 15th? But yeah, fun hole there. So a sharp rise up to the 17th tee from 16th green. But you do get a great view over the course. Well, the course is. That's the Masters course down there. Busy putting green with the dual tees. And then this is the view down to the 17th, which looks quite scary. It's on, it's dry. A possible 3-putt from there, we'll see. Go on, go on. Wow. That's amazing. Oh. Fantastic. And with a stunt ball too. That's brilliant. So yeah, nice to get a birdie on one of the signature holes on the signature course. And there is your view back to the tee, but yeah, that's fantastic. high apart from, was it the first? With the ditch. But yeah, very enjoyable round, really enjoyable course, and yeah, very, very good fun and amazing value. Not great from there. It's tight lie, difficult shot, but that's fine. 2 putts for a par will be absolutely fine. So I could have even gone for the green here and driven it with the firm bounces, but I'm absolutely more than happy with where I am. A heron just there by the pond, and you look back to the 18th tee. At the line ish. Nice finish. Nice to finish with a par. I've got time to do an outro. I think that's a walker behind. But I just want to say what a very, very pleasurable round I've had here, as I did several weeks ago when I played the Masters course. Really, really enjoyable stuff. Just great value, like I've said many times on the round. Good, welcoming course, you know, not that difficult. I mean, I think I scored pretty well. I certainly had a few birdies here and there. Green's tricky. There's lots to read in them, but on the whole, very, very, very accessible. Distance markers really clear to find on the fairways, nicely brightly coloured, so easy to spot. So you always get a good distance. There's nothing unfair about the course. It's all in front of you. It's you know, it's as you see it. Obviously there's water on there to add to the challenge, and you've got the hedges and stuff and ditches, but once you play it a few times, I'm sure you get used to all that. But no, I certainly had 2 great rounds on both the courses here. Really, really enjoyed myself, and very, very much enjoyed it. As I said, great value. Perfect beginner's course, you know, bring your mates. I'm sure it gets really busy actually. I know it gets really busy, certainly on the weekends. I was really fortunate this morning to get out nice and early and haven't seen a single soul in front of me. A couple coming up behind, but I still haven't seen them yet, which is great, so it makes it nice and easy to record. But on the whole, fantastic, great value. Thoroughly recommend both these courses.